that ended up sort of being a production device. The LEDs are beneath the buttons, so that'll light up when you press them. And so this is the Monome, as that device is now called by the artist today. And so it's a nice finished package, and they come in different sizes. And the idea is that it's just a controller, and so it can be whatever you want it to be, and it's completely open source. How the item works and the code is all freely available to the community. So there's been this massive collaboration across the world, basically, to make software and to make tools for this device. So it's been a really like creatively an exciting story. So at the time, I was a grad student, and these devices that this artist was producing were in small batch and very expensive. And so I couldn't really make that happen. So these two folks, Jordan and Owen, I think they're based in the West Coast, but basically because the project was open source, they built it using off-the-shelf parts. And so I saw this as my opportunity, and so that's the path I went down, was to make this Arduino. So what is this exactly? The Arduino is basically a series of button pads and LEDs. You can buy this on SparkFun, which is just an electronics resource online. And it's running off an Arduino microcontroller with a special shield that sort of allows the wires to go in the right place. Once I built this unit here, I built this little enclosure. I made a little faceplate in the machine shop, and made some wood to surround it. So going into this, I thought that there'd be might be some things that I wouldn't be able to get over it, and maybe some troubleshooting issues that would be insurmountable. But it took quite a while, but each thing kind of worked itself out. And one of the early problems was basically getting the bread, or it's called a faceplate, which is a PCB board for the Arduino. And there were plans for this, but you had to get it from production. So these big companies, they're not trying to produce a breadboard for one person. So you had to buy a bunch, and that cost a lot of money. So I basically put it on a credit card, bought a bunch of these, and was able to sell these items to other people on the internet and sort of recoup cost and sort of work together to kind of overcome that hurdle.
With the PCB boards, what was that for? The plate that goes onto the Arduino?
Yes, I'll show you.